Well, that will be interesting. Of course, Mbappe turning 24 in just 2 days' time. But in terms of a World Cup future, he definitely should have time to grab another star on the French jersey. A lot of young players coming through this French team in general. And one person who has been following Les Bleus up close on the training pitch is our reporter, Selina Sykes. She's also outside the Lusail Stadium. Selina, ultimately not the day for France, but a bright future ahead still.
Certainly a bright future with so many young players, as you mentioned, they're coming through the ranks. I don't know if it's already been mentioned, but what a turnaround. And I think that really is a testament to the spirit and the resilience of this French side. Who would have thought that they would have managed to turn it around and bring it all the way to penalties? It was really quite a remarkable turn around. This team that looked so unlike themselves in the first 80 minutes, just completely disconnected, not a unit at all. Even Kylian Mbappe was so quiet until completely turning the game on its head. And obviously he's one who still has a very bright future ahead of him, obviously finishing as the top scorer of this tournament on 8 goals. It was just a remarkable thing to witness, really. Everybody thought France were dead and out for the count, and the fact that they managed to turn it around. And big credit to Didier Deschamps. He made some really big calls, bringing off the likes of Antoine Griezmann and Olivier Giroud. Big calls that were made, and well, it did look like it had paid off. A very remarkable a remarkable comeback for the French. It wasn't meant to be in the end. It does look like it was written in the stars for Lionel Messi, but a very commendable effort from Les Bleus.
And of course, I mean, we saw different players stepping up to the plate this evening. The likes of Kingsley Coman driving through, the likes of Giroud and Griezmann, who have performed so well up until now. They were sacrificed. How much? I mean, I want to talk about Didier Deschamps in terms of his management. A quick thing. He has galvanized the team, decimated by injuries, but also leading up to this game and this tournament, there's been so much controversy behind the team. But each and every time he manages to find a solution. I mean, we can't say penalties won it. It's a lottery. A quick word on Didier Deschamps and how he managed the team in the final.
I mean, I would say he was absolutely key to this turnaround. As I said, he made some really big calls, taking off some very big players, and he nearly very well did it. We spoke before about his leadership, the fact that he's often been criticized for being pragmatic, and not really aiming for beautiful, aesthetic football, but again, being very pragmatic, cutthroat, really, bringing off big players when it's not working, bringing on younger players to have their go at it, and a really commendable effort from him and the rest of the team. And it just wasn't quite enough this evening. The Argentinians definitely probably over all the better side and deserving the win, but it was a really remarkable spirit showed once again from this French side that, as you said, have just overcome obstacle after obstacle at this tournament. I think in the run-up even, many would have never have imagined that the French would have got to having lost the likes of N'Golo Kanté, Paul Pogba, Presnel Kimpembe. Many people would not have expected France to get this so far and overcome that big champions curse. Let's not forget that their first team who even made it out of the group stages, holders coming into the competition that made it out of the group stages since 2006. And I think a lot of that is down to the management of Didier Deschamps.
100%. A man manager. We saw it when he was captain at central defensive mid in the 1998 France World Cup win, and we've seen it now in the last, almost decade, I think it is, Ruben, that Didier Deschamps has managed this team.